Hi, guys. It occurred to me that all the time that we've been together, I perhaps never properly introduced myself to you. So here we go. My name is Lorna Owens. I own a wellness store in DeLand, north of Orlando, called Desert Sage Lifestyle Wellness. And this is my story. I'm a former registered nurse, a midwife. I am an author of two books, Everyday Grace, Everyday Miracle, and my life with COVID, or my journey with food during the time of COVID. And I have a certificate in the science of well-being from Yale. I have a certificate from University of Hong Kong having to do with everyday Chinese medicine, and from Rice University, mindfulness, a certificate in mindfulness. I say that to say this. You might wonder, why does she do the things she does? And I tell you what happened. 2010, I was watching CNN, and I saw a piece by Anderson Cooper called Rape, War on Women, Rape is a Weapon of War. It told the story of the women of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Some about 2 million women at that point were raped. And I remember starting to cry and wondering, how was it possible I didn't know about this atrocity? And so that night, I determined that I was going to do something about it. About 6 weeks later, I was heading to the Congo with another attorney friend of mine, Marcia Narayan. We came in through Rwanda and landed in Goma. And oh my, it felt then as if we had walked into the middle of a war. As you know, there's a big war going on now in Goma. But that's what we landed into. First time for me on the continent of Africa. That trip took me through the eastern Congo to Bukavu. We went up into the mountain areas in Mwenga, and we met with some women there who were survivors of rape. And we assembled at an area where several years ago some people were buried alive. And there they told me their stories. We hugged, we cried, and I promised that I would do something about it. And for years, I would take nurses and doctors to the Congo. For years, I made thousands of clean birthing kits that we sent to the women in Moinga, because the traditional birth attendants there, because of the war, they were delivering on the bare ground. For years, I did that, right? For years, I walked among rebels. Now, and the reason that propelled that is because a lot of the fistulas that I encountered were obstetrical fistulas. And I knew I could do something about it by training and taking nurses and doctors there to help train their nurses and doctors in better practices and things of that nature, and give some training to the traditional birth attendants. As you know, they've never been trained, right? So that's what we did. So now I'm in a race against time, because I realize that where the rubber really meet the road is by training midwives for Africa. And so my goal and my commitment with your help is to train 100 midwives for Africa. And I have the great fortune of connecting with a university there, Wisconsin International University in Accra, Ghana. They have two campuses, Accra, and they also have Komachi. And there we're able to send young women to be trained to be midwives, to make a difference. So it's $2,500 as per semester. It's a 4-year course. We take care of everything. And so in 2023, I knew I needed more help. And so I opened this store in DeLand. It's called Desert Sage Lifestyle Wellness. DeLand is about an hour north of Orlando. And here we have wonderful teas and candles, natural body wash and lotion, non alcoholic wines, and so much more. And folks come into the store. It's a brick and mortar, and they shop. But you too can help us, can be a part of this commitment, can be a part of this mission, can be a part of this making a change by shopping online at sales at desert-sage.co, sales at desert-sage.co. I wanted you to know who I am, and I wanted to share a little bit of my story with you and hope somehow you see yourself in the frame. And you can always send us an email or you can always call us at 386-339-9966 because you and I can make a difference. You and I can save thousands of lives on the continent of Africa. So, peace and blessings. So, that is my story. I am Lorna Owens, and I look forward to talking to you guys. Bye.